Why is the sudden collapse of a dictatorship dangerous, and how can one introduction provide alternative pathways for a generation that grew up in war? At Superconnectors, we look for the founders with the most critical asks and try and solve them with what we all have, our networks. Today, we're introducing Khaled Shaban, one of the founders from our community, a father, a husband-to-be, and
a Syrian refugee.
To understand his story, we have to go back to 2011.
Everything started by the Syrian revolution. I didn't know what to do, but all what I know is IT stuff. And then I started to reach out to people, to telling them, okay, guys, I have these skills. Can I help you? I was reaching activists, like some people in the opposition. I just wanted to make an action because I was really angry. I was really angry.
Khaled's opposition to the Syrian regime forced him to flee the country. He spent 8 years in Turkey providing ICT training to refugees, and eventually he ended up in the Netherlands, where now, as a refugee himself, he spent over 15 months in an asylum seeker center.
Hello, my name is Khaled Shaban. I'm from Syria. I live in a refugee camp in the Netherlands where I'm running my operations. I want to rebuild my home country. I want to help my people to stop risking themselves and cross the border and riding the sea to find better life. I want to create this better life for them in our home country.
With the fall of the Assad regime in Syria, Khaled has reasons to celebrate, but he also sees danger ahead.
Our biggest fear that with all this youth that they are lacking education and lacking alternatives to make money, they will join militia or to join extreme group just to make money and feel empowered, feel you are making something in the society.
So the question ahead is, what is that pathway forward for Syria and the wider Middle East? And the answer? 10,000 jobs by 2030. That's Khaled's mission with Subul, a company he founded to employ refugees and displaced people from the region in tech. Today, 75% of Syrians live on under 110 euros a month. So just imagine what 10,000 refugees earning 1,500 euros could do. In Arabic, Subul means pathway, and that's exactly what Khaled's building. Real alternatives for people who've only ever known war. But the window of opportunity is short, and the future of the Middle East relies on action being taken now. His ask is to be connected to an impact investor who can help him reach 1 million euros in funding by the end of this year. Someone who leads with impact and not just business. Someone who believes and doesn't just sympathize. If you're curious how that funding turns into real jobs and real impact, reach out directly to Khaled or tag the person he should talk to down under this post.